Hello, my friends. Listen, I was watching a bit of the exciting Kings out of 1960 v 2489, and it hit me that I was done watching that. So I've come and played myself, and I haven't streamed in a while. I know this is far less exciting than watching a Kingsland fight. This is potentially going to be an awful KVK, and it's not even Zone 5 yet. But you got me. You got me. What more can you want? What do you mean a huge deal? No, no, no. This is it. This is the apex of entertainment. Today. Oh, we did really well in what do you call it? The silver Ark of Osiris. I smashed everyone. I mean, my side got beat, but pretty sure apart from this guy, he did well. Yeah, I just played it for myself. I couldn't give a shit about the team performance. You get the same thing for winning or losing. Anyway, do come and join me, he says to the void, if you too are not going to watch the Kingsland. Although I would not fault everyone for watching it. It looked incredibly exciting. I was watching Redline for a bit. It looked quite good. But I got bitter about them having a good fight, and this one not looking accordingly so. I did say I'd stream more as well. I might not pick the greatest time, but here we go. Ooh, we're in safe mode apparently. I'm not quite sure what that means. We're currently one of the few people going for honor in this KV. Bloody hell. I got someone from 2035 doing it on 2 accounts. Mad lad, excuse me a sec. Oh, this guy's always in my spot. Shit. Is that today? I've done it. Bungin? You went playing. So this KVK was looking awful. We basically changed teams because the opponents were like, yeah, it seems unfair, we're not going to fight, we're just going to farm. And everyone else in our team was like, yeah, okay, cool. So we abandoned team. We're probably going to lose now, but at least we're going to get something. God, it was there he is. It was disappointing hearing the response to like, oh yeah, okay, never mind. What is it? 16th, so in 5 days. Really? It was the day after. Thursday, apparently. Predict it won't last too long. Hey, Ainsley, how you doing, mate? You're not watching the exciting Kingsland? It looked like 1960 were pushing them out rather quickly. Did Achilles... Because I heard Achilles had some beef going on with those guys because... something. Did he change account? Like, did his 3310 account go somewhere? I can't remember. Tell me lies, tell me sweet little lies. Hey, Alice, thanks very much, my friend. I'm still enjoying playing free to play. I started doing the swaps for it yesterday. So basically, I've decided I have to do Arthur, and I did Luce as well. I haven't got Luce Max or anything. But I have to do. It's at this stage, it's silly to think of anything other than Arthur. I really did try and think around it and be a bit left field, but yeah, I don't think you can. Like on this account, I got Arthur. Yeah, me too, Irons. I see it. I'm like, oh. I'm assuming everyone did Arthur for their commander swap, so I got Big Boy Philip and Big Boy Arthur. As like I say, everyone surely did. I didn't even want Arthur, but I saw well, I saw him performing, and I was like, well, I have to get him. Lies, tell me sweet little lies. Anyway, this KVK was so basically, with the greatest respect, Fire, who are going to be our Zone 5 opponents, are. I mean, you can tell by the territory. I think they only have 3 kingdoms. They've only got 3 forts there. Basically, they're. If it lasts 2 hours, I'll be pleasantly surprised. Zone 5. So they've really fucked up the matchmaking, which is a shame. So the initial thing was, this is the strongest kingdom. These guys, or strongest camp. These are the second strongest, and them, and us are probably all on a level, and these are miles behind. So big problem was no one wants to go with Fire because it basically means you'll be 2v3 in Kingsland or 2v2 if you can fight someone else out. So we were doing us, Greenwood, and Wind, and it wasn't fair. Everyone was complaining. Everyone said we're not fighting. I thought it was always unfair. In Storms, I've been told you want to go 1, 2, 3 as ally, because otherwise you don't get altar fights. The altars are here, so unless you're fighting here, you just have shared altars. So we broached loads of different subjects, different alliances, and in the end we just left the gang, so to speak, because they just weren't bothered that there wasn't going to be a fight. Like, we were talking about how to split rewards and have a pretend fight in Kingsland. It just doesn't suit me. So we left the alliance, and now we're going to have a bit more of a fight. I mean, it'd be funny if they actually beat us after this, but Fire are really. They look quite off the pace. They got a couple of kingdoms there who are just unlucky, and a couple of D. Like, when I say unlucky, I mean they've got a couple of C seeders who are okay, but the D kingdoms are. Yeah. I think only one of them's actually bothered to come. Yeah, here we go. This is the kingdom. It is the main alliance is 2.4 billion, and you just like when it's for you, nothing really matters. So it's basically a two kingdom camp. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to having a Zone 5 fight. It's been a while, but my plan for Zone 5, I'll give away the game here. I'm going to random teleport until I land exactly here, and then I'm going to try and kill them all before anyone else steals the kill point. I would be very surprised if one of our flags goes down. I mean, quite arrogant words, to be honest, but yeah, the power differential is insane. It was just very disappointing for me that that they're in this KVK and thus make it imbalanced, but B, that everyone else seemed to be willing to just have no fight. It didn't work for me. Hey, Big Phantom. They went for Ragnar, Prime, and Arthur. The right thing to do, right? Hey, Hades, how are you doing? 30 and 99. I really wanted to go for a 5th March. But no, I've resisted the temptation, so I've got Joan just chilling on the side at the moment. Who else is chilling on the side? Joan on the side. Ash on the side. Big Dick. Big Sal. Gorgo on the side. Like, nothing crazy. I could go Gorgo Liu Che and then run, I don't know, some combination of Philip with someone else. But I like having Philip. Philip makes me feel I've got the flexibility to play around with things. Oh, did you? Who are you against, Hades? That's all I want. That's all I want is a big fight at the end, big fight in the middle. Like, it sucks that we're almost certainly going to have a shitty Zone 5. But at least we're going to have altar fights. I just that like the prospect of playing another 46 days with no fights just seemed horrendous. Anyway, I was waving, flagging, doing barb chaining by myself. I was like, this will mean I do a bit more. Anyway, if you're looking for something more high octane to watch, this is very chill. I would recommend watching Redline stream 1960 Kingsland versus 2489. Trying to be a bit more efficient with my barb chaining. It amazes me I'm 7th in this. I really haven't done much. It appears that the whole lack of excitement about the KVK permeated deep. This is going to be a very low spec. This looks like being one of the worst KVKs I've ever seen. Just to let you know. Hopefully we get something a little different, but it hasn't been. It's been an inauspicious start. But anyway, there's a little bit of anger in the guys we left behind now. Like Windcamp have been lovely about it and understood completely. Greenwood, less lovely, but perhaps to be expected. So I'm quite enjoying there's a bit of bite there. I mean, we might have something a little bit different. Patiently waiting to do the Arthur on my other account. Or when I actually get it, not being able to buy anything, I cannot just go in and big dick lad, get all the Legend Reborn. Got to wait for King's Trial, so 3 more days. No such problem here. I'm sure you've all seen the new Khan today. Hey Liam, how you doing, mate? Yeah, no, I've been really lax, and I'm trying to get back into doing a bit more. You won't see me in West Brom either. I've picked up a sports injury, which I still have, so I've been off the. I've had to cancel my gym membership because I can't go for another year or so. I've got adhesive capsulitis, frozen shoulder. I won't go on about it, but I will. Got some injections this week, which have kind of helped, but it's still painful. Hey, Bector, how are you doing, Beddles? Oh, let's have a look. Hey, Hades. Oh, good for you, mate. Let's have a look. You got 3099. Obviously doing really well. 1163 look like they're big boys. So you're basically number 2 in the KVK behind 2114. And it looks like your camp was. So who won? Looking at this, I can't tell. Look like your camp. Okay, oh god, I'm just looking at the star camp. Jeez. Okay, so this was 2 good camp. Well, your camp Tide seems to have been very much carried by you guys, and Dawn carried almost entirely by 2114. Your allies of the camp that has 3131, and we love it. Yeah. 1651, that's disappointing, isn't it? Yeah, I spend a lot of time, because basically it was Storm, so I did our decision for allies. Because Storms means instead of just waiting to be put in a camp, you choose your own camp. And you're at C and D like we are. But Christmas Day looking through, and I have to tell you, so many stats are misleading. Game. Like you look at these kingdoms with decent kill point scores, and you try and find out their last KVK performance, and just a load of old accounts with kill points of like 100 million each KVK. You know what you're getting. Hey, Blade, how you doing? Did you win? Why? So see, Tom, this is where I disagree with you. The best bit in the game, and I'm certainly not one given to hyperbole. Best bit of the game, if I can remember what I was talking about. This thing. Stage 1, like Stage 2, obviously useless. Stage 3, you get gold heads, but we all know gold heads aren't worth much. But Stage 1 gives the best thing in the game. No, not gold materials, better than that. Crusader supply chest. Look at that. Well, okay, that wasn't the best example. Well, ignore what's just happened and imagine if it had gone better. That's all I'm saying. Like, when you get AP from that, it just feels like a win. Oh, nice one, Hades. 1 billion kill points for free-to-play is mega. I'm looking forward to getting that on my free-to-play. I think I got to almost 700 last time, so I'm hopeful to get there next time. The resources are killing me. But yeah, one of the main reasons I was gutted we weren't going to have any fights here. Like, in my mind, I need to get 4 billion kills this time. Two there. I'm not going to get 4 this time. I'm not a Mad Lab millionaire. And so I refused to countenance we wouldn't be able to let me do that. No, I can't watch you. I was hopeful no one has seen that. 72k points is pretty good in Arc. Liam, that sucks. Well, okay, I now see that doesn't suck. You just chosen not to. Yeah, I do miss the gym, but I also enjoy. This is the first time in like 10 years I've had a proper break from it, and I'll be honest, I don't miss it. It's annoying being in pain, but it's good to use the pain as an excuse to just be lazy. And the good thing is when my girlfriend's, like when I'm lazy as well, and she's, and can you do this? It's like, twinging. I think it's the male equivalent to all the babies kicking. Yeah, Huo Arthur actually didn't do ridiculously. I wasn't running Huo Arthur. Arthur. Sorry, I was pretty much the definitive mad lad in the arc this morning. And to be honest, I just swarmed everything and everyone without caring too much. It was silver, so I didn't care. But it didn't do that well, wherever it is. Nevsky Arthur. Like, it clearly did fine. Oops. And these are, again, me getting 15 times surrounded and still winning. What a lad. But here we go. It was kind of, this one's always the best, this one's always the worst, it's got the worst set. It didn't perform in a level I thought was so much better than Nevsky Joan, but clearly still better. And also, Arthur. I did some tests yesterday with and without Arthur. I don't know why they released Arthur. Releasing Arthur, I'm almost certain someone was drunk. Suggested this. No. Oh, here he is. All right. If there's anyone else, I'd have taken them. But as it's Tom, he's having them. Okay, I assumed he hadn't noticed me, but now I was showing you my speeds yesterday, right? And you he's going to ruin your parts. I respect that immensely. Told you it's all about chaining. What am I at now? I've begrudgingly accepted I have to win a few more events. Because we all know gold heads are useless. But it like, listen, if this dude, who, for the record, I kicked out the kingdom and other people saved him, comes to push me for this, we'll be having strong words. I don't even want to win. Was buying people in their keys, they wouldn't be drained. Seen it happen, right? Yeah, the Subutai. So I've played a lot of games in my life. I'm old and sad. And there's one thing guaranteed to ruin any game, that's power creep. It ruins tradable card games a lot. Ruined a few for me that I really liked. Eternal was one of them. Magic had done a good job about it, but it's still a factor, and it looks like we're entering the big power creep rock era. You know what I quite liked when they released this guy? Where is he? Basically saying, you know, he's not the best. He's pretty good if you use him specifically for like the swarming element, like he is a decent march. Is he better than Nevsky? No, but he's different. I respected that. I respected it with Shajar as well. It's like, yeah, she's pretty good. Is she better than Zoo? Probably not, but she's very good for a different thing entirely. It brings a new, I don't know, there she is. It brings a new element to the game. I like that. And then they decided with Arthur, they're just like, ah, fuck that. Let's just put the stats up a lot and hope for the best. Lazy in my mind. I don't like it. I think it's lazy design. But you see the principle, like when it's instead of just going, well, here's something new, let's just make it better. Oh, fuck this bandit thing. Let's just make it better because that will work. Instead, they look at make it different. Different doesn't have to be better. I'll tell you who's goated for chaining. Better than Shajar. I'm sure, well, I don't know if it's better than Shajar, but here's my chains at the moment. And they're all pretty much at full health. I did use an extender this morning, so that probably counts. Boudica Heraclius, Richard YSG, and that's the lowest, and Zuge Cho Boy. Cho Girl, even. Yeah, I feel they've been delaying some Prime. So they accidentally leaked their own thing. I thought it was going to be Genghis Prime, but they basically, well, they reminded everyone in the creative for obvious reasons. This is more Healy than Richard. I mean, let's just have a look at that. I'm really bad with commander skills. I just know what's good and what's not. So this, I assume it's a big heal. 1400 healing factor. Okay, that's that. Let's have a look at leadership. I assume Heraclius is higher if he's doing better. A mighty shield. He's got a heal as well, right? Does he not have a heal? Oh, Boudica has the heal. As I said, very